All right, two-box mixer of Formula One, the 2022 Topps Hobby Box. We have not broken a 2022 Topps Hobby Box yet, so this is a first for the mixer. And then a 2024 Topps Chrome qualifying lap box. So on this, let's go start with the new and work our way back. We always do it the other way around. All right, good luck, everybody. Thank you guys for filling this one so quick. Lots of double spots. Love it, love it. Deals coming on our next break. We're going to have I don't know what order we're going in, but we have got a cheapy Bowman we want to do. Bowman Blasters. That's obviously baseball, especially with Jesus made for the Milwaukee Brewers blowing up. Take a look at the sold prices on eBay for Jesus, or Jesus made, however you want to call it. He is just literally blowing up. It's just crazy. So we're gonna try for that. It'll be under $10 for 3 blasters. So you can't buy those for that price. Then we've got football coming. Believe it or not, we are less than 2 weeks away, I believe, from Topps Baseball Series 2. So a lot of stuff coming. Also, the first 2025 football product will be coming out in a few weeks. That is Score. That has the draft picks, as long as they sign their deals. Remember what happened with Caleb last year. But let's get to Formula One. Good luck, everybody. Speaking of racing, somebody needs to put out an IndyCar set. Indy and Formula One are the two hottest racing circuits out there, and there is no Indy 500, no IndyCar racing. But we are starting out with an F2 driver, Maria Marte. There's Lando Norris. Let's see, Phil. In this one, Lando Norris, that is card number 7. That goes to the 7th spot. Billy, good driver right there. Charlie Wurz, F3 up-and-comer. Esteban Ocon. Those camber inserts. That is a good-looking card. Who's got Esteban? Card number 6. Who's got that 6th spot? That is Adam. I think Adam likes Formula One. He's going out on a limb there. Refractor coming. Joshua Dirksen. Future Star treatment for Isaac Hajar. There's a Lewis Hamilton. And Big T, Tommy Smith on the F3. That is your refractor. I'm going to penny sleeve the refractors. Tommy Smith, card 135. That goes to the 5 spot. So if you look right over there, that's Adam. Actually, let me move one thing just so I can see. I know we did this. It filled and we were instantly breaking, which I love doing. Wish I could do it 24 hours a day. Okay, 12 hours a day. But I just in case, need to see the comments in case anybody's watching. Again, I know it's quick, but hopefully somebody's on watching live. There is Joshua Dufek, future star of Luke Browning. Another Dufek. Who's Dufek? That one's card number 69 to the 9 spot. Pierre Gasly on the Speed Demon. Good looking insert right there. That is card number 10. It goes to the 0 spot to Dave. In our first wave, the black and white wave refractor, Franco Colapinto. Card number 96, 6 spot, Adam. 2 refractors. Both to Adam so far. Oh, you know what? I forgot we do have, and a lot of guys jumped in on this. We haven't done it in a few years. They're not the easiest boxes to find. But when they come up, we snatch them up. 2014 Panini Country Music. There are 4 mini boxes per box. Each mini box has a hit. I believe it is... The heck noise was that? 2 autos and 2 relics. if you remember the last box, it was either the last box or second to last box we did, which was a couple years ago. If you've been in the group a while, you saw it. We had a Miranda Lambert auto and patch of clothing numbered out of 10. It was just disgusting. I don't remember who got it, but they got it. Whoever got it, if it went up for sale, it was, look at those prices. It's $200 to $300 card. But continuing on Formula One, Charles Leclerc, Nikola Soloff, Sergio Perez, refractor of Tommy Smith, Big T. Card number 63 to the 3 spot. That is Pete. I'm going to try and get out to Pete's shop. World Champ Sport cards in Lyle. I'm going to try and make a run out there this weekend. If I cannot get out there this weekend, it will be next weekend. Ooh, we got the retro. Let's see. Alexander Albon. Peter Woznicki. Or Piotr. Oscar Piastri. It'll come out eventually. Logan Sargent on the retro. That is card number 20 to the 0 spot. That is Dave. Alright, let's see. I'm getting my bit rate sent to me right now. That's thrilling. Thank you. Carlos Sain. Esteban Ocon. Yuri Tsunoda. And a refractor, Big Max Verstappen. Stappy on a refractor. 163 to the 3 spot. That is Pete. Pete with a Stappy. And these qualifying lap boxes, I know you guys have gotten into Formula One before, but these are the only place you can get the black and white waves. Red Bull Racing on the award winner. Tsunoda again. Daniel Ricciardo. Fernando Alonso on the Speed Demon. Speaking of black and white waves, David Coulthard. Going old school. Legend Coulthard. That is 196 to the 6 spot. That goes to Adam. Oh, speaking of going old school with the legends, Nigel Mansell. Saw him a couple times at the Brickyard in Indy. Dennis Hager. Alan Prost. Actually, you know what? Speaking of that, I don't remember who was breaking qualifying lap. Somebody on one of those other platforms pulled the superfractor of Alain Prost. And then a Can Shields. Can, huh? Well, let's pack. This one just blew up. Refractor coming, base refractor. Big T Smith. Big T Smith again. Carlos Sainz. And Zane Maloney. Maloney on the Future Star refractor. 25 to the 5 spot. That goes to Adam. The second half. Legends. Alain Prost. Oliver Guthe. Future Star. Carlos Sainz. And, oh, love the recharged. Recharged Lando Norris. That is card number 7. That goes to Billy. Good looking card right there. Lando Norris. Old Stappy. Verstappen. What card number was that? 152 to the 2 spot. Billy with a Verstappen. Should see another Verstappen. There's a ton of them in this, obviously. Arvid Lindblad. Tim Tremnitz. And Sergio Perez on the refractor. Sergio, card number 74. The 4 spot getting some love. That goes to Pete. love these midday breaks. Oh, we got a retro and a wave. There's another Stappy. Who's getting a Stappin'? 145. 5-spot gets a Stappin'. That's Adam. Amaury Cordial, Future Star. Another Stapp. Card 149 to the 9-spot, going to Adam. Esteban Ocon. That is on the retro. And an Alexander Dunn on the black and white red wave. Getting a Future Star black and white wave. That is 51 to the 1 spot. That is Adam. Alright, a few more packs here of Chrome until we get into 2022 Topps. There is our checkerboard. Those are 1 per box. Come on, Stappy on the checkerboard. Let's see. Matthias Zagazetsa. Or Zagetta. Kush Maney. Future Star. Leonardo Fornaroli. And checkerboard is, take that, all freaking day. Michael Schumacher, Legend Checkerboard Refractor. That is card 197 to the 7 spot. That is Billy. That is a nice checkerboard, Billy. Nice one. Just got a text, do more breaks before 5. Then the wife doesn't know what I'm doing. I'm not going to say who that's from. Richard Vachur. I would love to do day breaks. Carlos Sainz. Lawrence Van Hoppen. Speed Demon of George Russell. There we go. Oscar Piastri. Oscar Piastri on the black and white wave. That is card 151. That goes to Adam. Adam's killing it on the black and white waves, but I kind of figured he would. 4 spots. Oh, numbered. We got numbered color. We do have numbered, right? We do have numbered color. All right. Amaury Cordial, Future Star of Max Esterson. Dennis Hogger. We are right side up. All right. That is a purple wave. Looky there. Purple wave out of 225. It is 181 out of 225 on the Carlos Sainz. 157, the 7 spot. Billy. Nice hit. Carlos Sainz. There we go. Getting your holder. Out of 225. Let's get that. In a place of prominence. Alright. Last pack of the Chrome. Still got a whole other box. Alright, going retro. Fernando Alonso. Nikita Bedrin. Alexander Dunn. And a Zane Maloney on the retro. Alright, that will do it for Chrome. Let's get this stack over here out the way. Let's get this over here. A little handy dandy. There we go. Billy does love Carlos. Alright. 2022 Topps. First Topps hobby box of F1 we have broken. Oh, look at that. Of course! Of course there is a top loader. Or a box topper, I should say. Now, there's a 40% chance this is going to Adam. And Adam is the only one out of this group that I would have to ship cards to. Who wants to bet this is going to Adam? These are the poster box loaders. Or box toppers. Barcelona. I ain't gonna lie. It is a beautiful card. That is one of the better box toppers I've seen. That is card number 3. Oh, it is not going to Adam. My bad. That is going to Pete. Pete, Circuit de España, Barcelona. We're just going to put to the side. I don't want to ding any corners because of the size of that. But the good thing about those box toppers, I can get rid of those top loaders that fit that. There's our empty box. There's all our packs. All right, here we go. Oh, I missed the 2022. This was one of my favorite. So they used the same designs as baseball that year. And these were one of my favorite recent Topps baseball designs. Sebastian Vettel. There's a Lewis Hamilton. George Russell. Logan Sargent. Charles Leclerc. Joe Gagnon. Look at that. Right off the bat. Checkerboard. Esteban Ocon. On the checkerboard parallel. Ocon is 116, spot number 6. That goes to Adam. And then the Bounce Rock Race Roll. Lando Norris. That is an insert set. Let's see. Why in the world would this be card number? Are my eyes up it? Nope. Why would this be? The card number is KM. Why would it not be LN? It's off by one letter on each one. KM. See if I can get that to... Look at that. What a weird card number. Because the first one, that's just the initials of the Bounce Rock Race Roll. Weird. That is... Well, K is the 11th letter of the alphabet, so that goes to the 1 spot. That is Adam. It's odd numbering right there. Good looking cards. Okay, so the checkerboard... Are we numbered right there? Oh. Okay. Monster parallel coming. We'll give you a little taste right there. There's 2 parallels at the end of this pack. One's checkerboard, one is blue. Blue is out of 99. Yeah, buddy. All right. Charles Leclerc. Yuki Tsunoda. There's a Stapp. Who's got Verstappen? Card number 162. That is on the Grand Prix winners card. 162, the 2 spot. That goes to Billy with a Verstappen. Look at this, Verstappen pack. Grand Prix winners again. This is card 167. 7 spot, Billy. Back-to-back Verstappens for Billy. Yuki Tsunoda. Esteban Ocon. Sebastian Vettel on the checkerboard. Nice. We're going to actually put that... Now, I'm going to get to see it before you guys do. Let's... Holy crap! Alright, so before we get to that monster, it's card number 12. 2 spot. That goes to Billy. Billy's killing on this pack. I gotta get this here too. Good lord. Well, called it a Verstappen pack. Stapp on the blue parallel. Don't sleep on Topps Formula One. Looky. 192. This goes to Billy. Billy killing Verstappens. 14 out of 99 on a 2022 Verstappen blue parallel. Have yourself a break there, Billy. Jeez. Have yourself a Stapp. Verstappen pack. Mercy. I mean, we pull all kinds of good stuff. Don't get me wrong, but I ain't gonna lie. This could be one of my favorite pulls right there. That's fantastic. I mean, should I just, like, get rid of the rest of these packs? Throw them away? Alright, so checkerboards obviously are one per box, or one per pack in 2022. Kevin Magnuson, Sergio Perez, Marcus Armstrong, Nicholas Latifi. There's a Hamilton. We'll call it the Hamiltons going forward. 153. Pete's got himself a Hamilton. Marcus Armstrong. I mean, if you're going to get parallels, let's just get some bangers of parallels. Hamilton on the checkerboard. Card number 6. Who's got Adam? Nice Lewis Hamilton right there. And then the retro, Alfa Romeo Team Orland. That is card number 42, so it goes to the 2 spot. That is Billy. Formula One, for me, is basically turned into soccer. Billy knows my thoughts on soccer. Don't sleep on it. Don't sleep on these cheapy breaks. And that's in quotes, cheapy, by the way. Fernando Alonso, because these are just absolute killers. Jahan Durvala, Sebastian Vettel, Sergio Perez, Jake Hughes, award winner on the Formula One Constructors World Champions. All right. George Russell on the checker. And a flash of brilliance, Sebastian Vettel. Those are... I want to say those are 1 or 2 per box on the flash of brilliance. If my memory serves. All right, next pack. Lance Stroll. Amaury Cordial. Yuki Tsunoda. Another Hamilton. That one's card number 8. Dave's got himself a Lewis Hamilton. Gunther Steiner. Sure he's not a wrestler. Fernando Alonso. Jost Capito from Williams Racing on the checkerboard. And a Clean Air Blue Skies Nicholas Latifi. That is... See, they got that one right. That's card number NL. What's that? 15. That goes to the 5 spot. That one is Adam. I mean, let's be greedy here. Let's get more low-numbered Verstappens. Oli Caldwell. I'm sure it's Ollie, but... Sergio Perez. Enzo Fittipaldi. Emerson Fittipaldi's kid. Jake Hughes. Not Jack Hughes. Jake Hughes. Pierre Gasly. Kalan Williams. Yuki Tsunoda on the checkerboard. And Petronas Racing on the retro. That is... Oh, that's the George Russell performance. So it's card GR. That G, 7th letter of the alphabet. That goes to Billy. We are not even halfway through this box. There is another Lewis Hamilton, card number 195 to the 5 spot. That is Adam, Nicholas Latifi. There's another Stapp, 152, 2 spot. That is Billy. Billy's Verstappen crazy. Daniel Ricciardo. Frederic Vesti. Sergio Perez. Lando on the checkerboard. That's card 119 to the 9 spot. That's Adam. I'm going to penny sleeve Lando. Charles Leclerc on the Flash of Brilliance. And if you are wondering, this is a 200 card set for you set builders out there. Alright, next pack, Pierre Gasly. Richard Verschoor. Carlos Sainz. Nicholas Latifi. Sebastian Vettel. George Russell. Stapp. Oh, Vettel. Why is he wearing that? Not the cape. Why is he wearing that thing? Verstappen, number 163. That goes to Pete. Pete's got himself a Verstappen. Sebastian Vettel on the Bounce Rock Race Roll. Now, this should be card SV. And it is SV. Yeah, that's an uncorrected error on that other one. S, oh boy. Card 19, 9 spot right there. That is Adam. Adam on the Vettel. All right, next one. Ooh, we've got color. We do not. We have numbered. Oh, we do have numbered color there. All right, we'll see what that one. Marino Sato, Charles Leclerc, Mick Schumacher, another Hammy. This Hamilton, card number 5 to the 5 spot. That is Adam. Franz Toast, looking a little Ric Flairish right there. George Russell. Sergio Perez on the checkerboard. And, Daniel Ricciardo. McLaren right there on the teal to 199. 77 out of 199 to the 7 spot. That goes to Billy. Well, Billy, you're having yourself a break right here, friend. Let's throw Daniel in the background right here. All right, last pack of the first half of the box. That is a crazy first half. Sergio Perez, Alexander Albon, Sebastian Vettel, Lando Norris. This is the flip pack, jeez. Sergio Perez, Pierre Gasly, checkerboard Kevin Magnussen, Petronas. That's Lewis Hamilton. On the retro insert, we're going to penny sleeve it. So that would be 12th letter of the alphabet. So 2, that goes to Billy. Mercy. All right, second half. Here we go. What do we got? What surprises are on that? Now the pink. Yep. All right, so the numbering of the parallels is similar to baseball in 2022. Magnussen, Perez, Sonoda again. There's a Stapp. Horizontal Stapp, card number 192. Going to Billy. Ricciardo, Clement Novalek, checkerboard, Frederick Vesti, and the pink Esteban Ocon. There we go. That one, that is number 115 out of 150. Card number 42 to the 2 spot. Do I need to look? I do not. It is Billy. Billy has 3 awesome parallels. And don't forget, I mean, out of 150, out of 99, out of 199, mercy. Let's throw you back here. All right, so I think it's safe to say we need to get a lot more of 2020 Topps F1. All right, let's see. Fernando Alonso, Esteban Ocon. There's a Hamilton. That is card number 6 for that Hamilton. That is Adam. Lando Norris, Logan Sargent, Leclerc, Yuki Tsunoda on the checkerboard, and Flash of Brilliance, Lando Norris. All right, next one. Just Capito, Lando Norris, Marcus Armstrong, Zhou Guanyu, Vettel, Perez, Sergio Perez on the checkerboard, That one is card number 23, Michael Jordan spot. That goes to Pete. Alexander Albin on the Clean Air Blue Sky. Goes to the one spot. Card number is AA, so AA one spot Adam. Alright, a few more to go here. This one, we don't want this one to end the way it's going. Yuki Tsunoda. Stapp, that one's for Pete. Magnuson, another Stapp. We have not seen this one. Card number 3, Pete, another Verstappen for Pete. Mata Binotto, Lance Stroll. Fernando Alonso on the checkerboard. And the F1 Kevin Magnuson. That is to the one spot because K is the 11th letter of the alphabet. One spot is Adam on the retro. Alright. Another Lando. Vesti. Cardo. Kem Bulakbasi. That is an Eastern European name. Roy Nissany, Fernando Alonso, Nicholas Latifi on the checkerboard, and Pierre Gasly on the Flash of Brilliance. Ricardo, Alonso, Stroll, another Alonso, Carlos, Hauger, Ocon, Lewis Hamilton on the checkerboard. Card number 5. 5 spot is Adam. Adam, nice. Hamilton right there. Alright, 4 left. Another Lewis Hamilton. That's the car card, number 7. That is Billy. Vasseur, Khan. Ralph Boschen. Botus. Stapp. That Stapp is 158. That is going to Dave. Lando on the checkerboard. And then Carlos Sainz. So that goes to the 3 spot. That is Pete on the retro. Our final 3 packs. Ollie Caldwell. Albin. Another Verstappen. That's the crew card. 155 to the 5 spot. That is Adam. Mick Schumacher. Another Lewis Hamilton. Card 169 to the 9 spot. That is Adam. Marino Sato. There's Toast on the checkerboard. And a Lewis Hamilton on the Flash of Brilliance. That goes to the L spot. So the card, the 12th letter of the alphabet. Who's got that? Billy on the Flash of Brilliance. Lewis Hamilton. Alright, last 2 packs. Let's finish big. Oh. Number cone. And I do not know who it is. Zhao. Bottas. Schumacher. Clark. Boschen. There's a Lewis Hamilton. That is card 190, the 0 spot to Dave. Marcus Armstrong on the checkerboard. And we got a yellow. A yellow. Clement Novalak. I need... Where did I put them? There they are. Novalak. Let me just rest this here so we don't ding it. I love having to open up a new pack of penny sleeves. That means we're getting hits. Yellow Novalak out of 125. 116 out of 125 to the 8 spot. That goes to Dave. Dave with a Novalak. Alright, last pack. Another Stappen. That is 172 to the 2 spot. That is Billy. Liam Lawson. Lando Norris. Bottas. Another Stapp. Jeez. 157. 7 spot. Billy. Lance Stroll. George Russell on the checkerboard. And Yuki Tsunoda. Clean Air Blue Skies. 25th letter of the alphabet. That goes to the 5 spot. That is Adam. All right, quick hit recap here. We know which one we're doing last. Look at that. Who would have thought that the purple wave out of 225 would be the highest serial number card? All right, that is Carlos Sain, 157, 7 spot. That is Billy. Daniel Ricciardo on the teal, that is numbered 77 out of 199, also the 7 spot to Billy. Esteban Ocon, the pink parallel, that is numbered to 150. It is 115 out of 150 to the 2 spot. That is Billy. Clement Novalak, this is to Dave on the yellow. That is 116 out of 125. 8 spot is Dave. And then the big one, Verstappen on the blue parallel, numbered 14 out of 99. 2 spot to Billy. Billy, have yourself a break right there. All right, guys, thanks for filling this. We will be back with either Bowman Baseball, the last of the 2024 football for rookie chasing before the new stuff comes out, or something fun, like maybe that country break or something. But we will post that at the end of the week, or no, I should say the end of the weekend. Thanks for filling this, guys. See you soon.